Hey guys, how's it going? And welcome back to another Total War video with the Terminator. Whether you like Rome Remastered or not, there's no denying that its modding possibilities are endless. And hopefully, if some of the more glaring issues are fixed by Feral, it will end up being a great modern take on the Total War classic. But in this video, I'm going to ask a very simple question that I'm not sure other YouTubers have actually addressed. Do we really need a Medieval 2 Total War Remastered? In this video, I'm going to attempt to answer the question from a yes we do and a no we don't perspective with 5 reasons for each. If you enjoy the video, do give it a like and absolutely drop your thoughts in the comment section below, and don't forget to subscribe for more Total War content, gameplay, and news. Let's get started. As with Rome Remastered, I imagine a modern Medieval 2 wouldn't take too much work and would probably get released sometime between 2022 and 2023. However, as I see it, there are a few very clear reasons why we would want that and why we would not want to have one. The first one here is mods. It's true that while in many people's opinions Rome Remastered didn't hit the mark, it did, however, open the way for more mods, which is a pretty fantastic thing. Vanilla Total Wars generally are a hit or miss, but the mods that come out of them are pure gold. Think of Europa Barbarorum, Stainless Steel, or Divide and Impera for Rome 2. The list of mods that turn Total War games into experiences you can enjoy over and over again are endless, and in many ways are the reasons why the popularity of older Total Wars have lasted so long. So just as this is true for Rome Remastered, it's also true for a potential Medieval 2 Remastered. More modding possibilities are always welcome and would guarantee a longer shelf life for a game like this. But Medieval 2 already has a massive amount of ridiculous mods that you can go back and pick up on at any time. It's arguably a more popular game than Rome, not just because the vanilla version is essentially better, but because of the sheer number of incredible mods that have come out of it. From Third Age to Elder Scrolls, Stainless Steel, as the best examples I can think of. So while a Rome Remastered kind of made sense for the modding possibilities alone, this reason may not be as applicable to Medieval 2. The next reason we have here is graphics and UI. I think we can all agree that all of the classic Total Wars could use a new coat of paint, and by this I mean updated unit textures, updated terrain and water features, assets, better shadow quality, and support for higher resolutions, as well as overhauled campaign and battle maps, and more. I suppose UI could be in this category as an area to update, but I personally wouldn't change the structure or overall look as they did for Rome. I would more focus on unit and building cards and the information displayed, and possibly some slight design changes here or there. The argument, of course, could be said that Medieval 2 should benefit from this treatment. Why not? I mean, it is a remaster after all. There's a lot that's outdated here, and if the aim of the remaster is to appeal to the nostalgic fan base as well as to new players, you will invariably have to update a lot of this. But again, as with Rome Remastered, I would argue and urge the apt saying, don't fix something that ain't broken. But Medieval 2 out of all the classics is the best looking, both from a campaign and battle side of things. Obviously, there are some things that can be modernized, but not everything needs it. A Rome Remastered desperately would need things to look nicer, but Medieval 2 holds up pretty well today, and arguably looks better than games like Empire, and with some settings and things like Reshade, can actually look even better than games like Rome 2. Third here is new features. Now, this is a reason I can't really think of a counter argument for really, and that is that if a Medieval 2 Remastered was made, I think it would need some new features. And by features, I don't mean a new agent, I mean new and varied factions in place of rebel areas, more units, buildings, maybe even more diplomatic options, potentially with more religious context because of the time period, or perhaps even a nice little storyline for factions that get you more immersed into the game. One of my favorite things about the original Rome that didn't really happen with later classical titles is the Senate giving you missions. Why not have more of this as an example? The Pope could be like the Fourth Crusade is happening. Gather an army, England. Oh, also, I'm not a fan of the Byzantine Empire, so go sack Constantinople. Or Egypt is an ally of the city that I'm calling the Crusade for. Can you go blockade their city? Like, why not? I feel like any remaster is an opportunity to add new and wonderful things that add to the experience. Rome didn't really do that, which is a shame, and while we can absolutely rely on the modding community to step in and save the day, wouldn't it be nice for the developer to actually add a bit more value other than here's a shiny new coat of paint for 15 or 25 pounds? But literally the only potential con I can think about this is that Medieval 2 already has so much substance to it and features you can get through mods that make it more than the base game. Do we really need a remaster that you'll have to pay X amount of money for and potentially not get new features? I don't know. I mean, potentially a weak counter argument for this, but it's completely possible that Feral won't add any new features, which in my opinion would kind of suck. The fourth reason here is bugs, crashes, and optimizations. We all know Medieval 2 has plenty of issues, from really bad city wall skirmishes and movement, delayed cavalry charges, again, really nasty pathfinding issues here, kind of a weak AI system again, but a remaster as Feral and CA did for Rome would hopefully fix all of these. And I mean, hopefully not add any more bugs or issues. But Medieval 2 as it is already has patch fixes and mods that fix a lot of bugs, so this is again a minor but relevant point. It was definitely something people hoped for Rome Remastered, but again, I'm not sure it would solve more issues than it would create. The fifth reason here, and probably the most relevant in my mind, is there's been an argument going around for these remasters in that it will bring the historical fan base together back into the Total War fold, so to speak, and if sales were good enough, justify a Medieval 3 Total War. This is a valid argument. You could see how if CA and Feral made shed loads of profit from selling mere low-effort remasters to the historical community, especially a Medieval 2 Remastered, then a Medieval 3 would absolutely be on the cards. My god, I mean, that would be amazing. I've seen a recent video by Admiral Price, AP, and he uses this as one of his reasons why remasters are ultimately a good thing, bringing back the historical Total War fans. Hell yeah, why not? But we never left. We've always been here, waiting, playing games like Shogun 2 over and over, or Rome 2 modded with DEI, playing the old classics to relive the nostalgia, and waiting for a Medieval 3 or an Empire 2 or more. The historical community, guys, never left. So this in one way, again, is not a reason to have a remaster. To me, this just proves the cash-grabbing mentality of these remasters. Feral and Creative Assembly know there's a large historical community, as well as the fantasy community that Warhammer and the like has created. They're just milking it as much as they can with very low effort while they work on the next new historic title. I mean, there's already been a couple of leaks or evidence to show a Medieval 3 might be in the works. So to say that a Medieval 3 depends on Rome and Medieval 2 Remaster sales, I think is a bit of a fallacy. So there you have it, 5 potential reasons for a Medieval 2 Remastered and some counter arguments against them. I personally think that Medieval 2 doesn't need a remaster. It's already a great looking game, and there are hundreds of mods out there that take it to the next level and open the game up to new opportunities and amazing experiences. But again, that is my opinion. You may disagree with that, and that is perfectly fine. One thing I do agree with other YouTubers is that it will probably happen, and it will probably be followed up by a Medieval 3 Total War. We're all on the edge of our seats, guys. The historic community never left, and we're desperately waiting for that day. Hopefully, it's just around the corner. That's it for today, guys. I really hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, give it a like and drop your thoughts in the comment section below. Do you agree with these reasons or counter arguments? Do you think a Medieval 2 Remastered will be made, or that a Medieval 3 is the next new historic Total War game? Subscribe for more Total War content, gameplay, and news, guys. Thanks again for watching, and see you next time.